Hey, what's up guys? Really quick before we get into the video, I don't know, I ramble a lot in this. Like, I ask questions that I already know the answer to, but like, because I'm like just trying to fill air, I ask questions before I fully think them through and realize I already know the answers to some of the questions. Not all of them, but mostly I get, and the ones I do know, I literally. Only for watching. It's been a couple days. Hard to remember. For one question in particular, I immediately am like, wait, no, I already know that. Yeah, he would. Yeah. But yeah, just there's a lot of rambling. Not every question I asked needs an answer. I was literally just rambling to fill the air so there's no silence. That's really what was happening here. So if you enjoy just rambling about random shit, fate, pretty much all fate related, but pretty much it's rambling, then I hope you enjoy. But if not, then obviously you'll feel free to skip through stuff. But I was impressed by my ability to talk through a lot of these portions, honestly. Even if sometimes it got absurd or delved into things I already knew. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And really, this should not be this should not be almost 2 hours long. It just. The ascension dialogues and leveling and the time got away from me in the latter half of this, and all four segments, the Lilim, Harlot, and Emiya, the Bavanshi Barghest polls, and then the Melu poll and ascensions were all four of those were different days. So yeah, this was annoying to edit, but I tried to trim it down as much as I could. But if you don't get through all of it, I don't blame you. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, on to the video. Hey, what's up guys? Jesse, welcome back to Fate Grand Order, and I'm just doing a quick recording because I was told that apparently if you stay on the Lilim Harlot map, when the event ends, something interesting happens. Also, let me turn the audio on for you guys. That would probably be helpful. I had it muted while I was doing a little bit of grinding. But yeah, I didn't see it last year because I didn't know about it. So figured we'd see what it is exactly that's supposed to happen when it goes past the end time. Oh, here we go. Ooh, okay, so all of the like the staircase and everything disappeared, and it's no longer. Okay, interesting. I wonder if that's meant to signify something? Because it turned into space in the... Was it always space in the background? I just didn't notice with all the, like, fiery pictures and whatnot. I don't think so. Is this supposed to maybe... No, maybe I'm reading too far into it. I think we're still on Earth, maybe. I think this is the ocean. It's just we're seeing the night sky. And not that we're in space. Interesting. All the pictures that were next to the icons are gone. And the stairs are gone. Maybe that's, I guess it's maybe meant to signify the fact that this proof world is breaking down now that Draco is no longer maintaining it, or there's nothing maintaining it, that is. Okay, that's a nice little detail. It shows it, and yeah, I never ended up doing the challenge, the high difficulty challenge mission. Yeah, I guess it's just signifying that, yeah, the proof world's like disintegrating now that neither Draco or Holy Grail or anything is maintaining it. Okay, it's a cool little detail. Have there been any other events that have done something similar to this? I'd imagine probably was, because there have been plenty of events that took place within singularities, so I would assume maybe it's been known to happen. But I guess it wouldn't be special, and people wouldn't have told me to check out this one if that was the case. Okay. Well, that's cool. I'll probably tack this on to a interlude episode. I'll probably record one here a bit later. Right now it's still too warm. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like sweating because I don't have a fan on or anything. But I want to check this out. Okay, that's interesting. Nice little attention to detail there. I'm assuming it's intentional. I don't know how they would do this unintentionally. But yeah, anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna put this at the beginning, or I'll probably put this at the beginning of an interlude episode. So yeah, I guess I hope you enjoy the upcoming interlude, whoever I end up doing, probably Emiya and Cersei. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that, and yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, I'm back after you just saw the Draco event, little post-ending thing, whatever you want to call it, which was interesting. This is actually like almost 14 hours later. I went and slept, not for 14 hours, but you know, I went to sleep a little bit, a few hours after that, and then I woke up like an hour and a half. Yeah. Anyway, I'm actually not gonna do Emiya and Cersei. I'm gonna be doing one of these pickup ones for the Interlude Campaign 20. Unfortunately, I can't do either of them because I have to complete Ordeal Call 0. But that's fine because I imagine it would have spoilers anyway, so it's probably better that I can't. But so yeah, we're gonna do. Yeah, let's do Emiya. I wish I could do his interludes, you know, when I actually have him, but you know, it just wasn't in the cards. You know, he's evaded me thus far. So let us see. He should be in Fuyuki, yeah. I said that would make the most sense. So let us go to be a master. I wonder if he'll give us lessons in being a master, given that he himself was one. That'd be kind of funny. Like, ah, this fucking scrub. My goodness. Yes, this is a good party for me. What a disaster. What kind of Holy Grail war happened here? No sign of the Mages Association or Holy Church, which means a battle royale among the masters. They probably misused their servants and let them do whatever they want. Well, I mean, kind of. But also, I mean, there was some circumstances. You know. Ritsuka, make sure you control your servants so you don't end up with a mess like this. Why are we even questioning this? Okay. I guess this is a lesson Ritsuka has to learn, I suppose. Control my servants? Use your command spells to keep them in check. If they're up to something, teach them a lesson or make them fight. Many masters use their command spells to force their servants to commit suicide as a safety measure. You say many masters, but the only one you should be aware of is Kire making Lancer do it, and even then, I mean, I guess he's probably just heard things. Unless this is meant to imply Emiya's been in other... Because, like, his main job, right, is being a counter guardian. You know, dealing with threats to humanity that could threaten, you know, world annihilation. But I wonder if this implies he's been in more Holy Grail wars than just the Moon Cell and 5th Holy Grail War in Fuyuki. Because I don't recall in Extra there being any masters who had their servants do that. I could just be not remembering, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't. And then again in FSN, I'm pretty sure it was just Kire making Lancer do it. I think Shinji threatened Ryder with having her, you know, but... Or again, this could just be him having heard, you know, from Tosaka or something. Who knows? Many masters use command spells to force their servants to commit suicide as a safety measure. When a master realizes a heroic spirit is too much to handle, using the spells that way can save many lives. I see. It's true that there are many servants who just want to cause destruction. Most berserkers are like that. I wouldn't say most berserkers. I feel like that's kind of berserkerist. Like, old buddy Herc never wanted to cause rampant destruction. It's just sometimes he couldn't control himself and caused more destruction than necessary, but it was never his intention to destroy things. The same thing with Lancelot. His whole thing was just wanting to get Artoria to punish him. It's kind of... Alright. I feel like they're mischaracterizing berserkers a little bit. I didn't realize you could use a spell that way. As expected of the great Emiya, a true veteran who's been through many Holy Grail wars. I feel like many definitely implies more than 2. Although, it's questionable. Well, I don't know. He's a weird case. It's like, I don't know. Extella made it seem like he made a contract with the Moonstone to actually come over from this timeline to act as a counterforce for... I don't know. It's questionable whether at least this him here would remember the events of Extraverse or not. I think Extraverse him remembers like the FSN stuff. I don't know if it's true in reverse or not. But I would imagine so. As expected of the great Emiya, a true veteran who's been through many Holy Grail wars. Yeah, well, when it comes to Holy Grail wars, I know more than your average servant. Yeah, because you lived through one. And, again, you have weird special circumstances that, yeah. Alright, Ritsuka. This is a good chance. I'm gonna give you a proper lecture. Of course, Dr. Roman's already taught you what you need to know about combat. So this time I'll teach you about something you won't see in the stats. A heroic spirit's attributes. Heroic spirits can be divided into 4 main categories: human, earth, heaven, and star. Those under the human category are people born after AD, and praised as heroes after their death because of their great deeds in life. Some of them are actual superhumans when alive, but most of them are only glorified after death. Anderson, Shakespeare, Robin Hood, and Lady Nightingale would all be examples. Next, the Earth category. These are heroes spoken of in local folklore. This feels like another long talk. Ritsuka, is he always like this? His attribute is Talkie Mom. True. I see. Talkie Mom attribute, eh? We'll just have to let him talk till he's done, then. The fourth category, Star. We missed the heaven. The fourth category, Star, is where things get important. The Star is a special category. It represents mankind's hope and symbolizes overcoming hardship. This category might seem powerful as it has no weakness against the other three, but its true nature lies elsewhere. There's another category equal to the Star. That's the fifth. I thought you said there were only four. We were interrupted just as it was getting good. Haritsuka, prepare for combat. They must have smelled us. They'll make contact in 20 seconds. Right, preparing for combat immediately. Initiating anti-wild beast combat. Yeah, you go get a mash. You know, Emiya, you could, summarize things, maybe. I mean, I guess he kind of was. In fairness, I suppose. He could have gone on for longer, I guess. Which... yeah, it's fine. I'm sure he did his best in, keeping things short, so to speak. Yeah, he's a early servant, so, like literally launch. So, I can't imagine we'll see much variety in enemy. Actually, surprisingly enough, there's chimeras here. That alone is already a bit of a out of left field enemy for being in Fuyuki, at least. Like, obviously they were out at launch because they were definitely in Septum. I don't remember if they were in Orleans. I think they were. Unless I'm just forgetting, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't a chimera in Fuyuki. Right? I don't think... Now I'm second guessing myself. There might have been, actually. Either way. Oh, also, I had the weirdest dream last night. For some reason, I dreamed that there was... Again, this makes... I don't know why this came into my mind. I really don't. I had a dream that there was like a permanent Morgan banner after clearing LB6. I know there's not, but like, for some reason I had a dream about... I've been playing too much FGO, man. I'm having dreams about it. It's getting bad. Like, maybe, I don't think it was a permanent one. I think it was like a 30-day banner post LB6. I think that's, again, it's a random ass dream, but just out of nowhere. And I don't know why. For our next topic, I'll explain what makes each class unique. We'll start with the Archer class. Archers, as the name implies, use a bow as their primary weapon. Well, sometimes. Sometimes. While inferior to Saber and Lancer in close range combat, they excel at providing long-range support. They also have a skill called Independent Action. Even without a link to their master, they can function for a while on their own. But they won't be able to maintain a physical body. Like if energy source aside, wouldn't they be forced back to the throne without an anchor to this world? Normally, yeah, but with independent action, they can ease up the force exerted by the world. After all, there are many stories of snipers camping out 3 days and 3 nights just to hit their targets. Think of it as a skill that allows them to function for a few days apart from their master. What's important is that the skill differs from Assassin's presence concealment. It does not conceal your movement. Unless you're an archer who also has presence concealment, because there are a couple of those. Stealth operations thus require the appropriate skill or backups from the master, but it's not a class skill in that sense, it's a personal skill. Archer, I hate to interrupt Ritsuka's lecture, but as I'm sure you're aware... An enemy attack, right? They always pick the worst timing. It's so hard to have class outdoors. I probably shouldn't mention that Archer's loud voice is telling the enemy exactly where we are, right? Yeah, leave it be. Man, I was kind of hoping for a more interesting Emiya interlude, rather than just a lesson and stuff we already learned through the... Yeah. Sure, I'm sure that'll change, probably, right? Yeah, probably. Because he has a second one, if I do recall correctly. Does he have 3? He might have 3. I'm not sure, we'll see. I like how Caster Gale just whips out a giant fucking axe, like, yeah! It makes sense, part of his arsenal, but still. Just really random to see him just whip out a giant fucking... battle axe. Alright, Emiya, what's your final lesson? Lay it on us. We're all ears. Lastly, what about what it means to be a master? I'll tell you how to get along with your servants. Ah, you're still keeping this up. Man, you don't know when to quit, do you? What are you talking about? I'm here lecturing because the people at Chaldea won't. I heard how you became a master, Ritsuka. You're no mage and you have no experience. You became a master by accident, yes? Well... yes and no. Like, we still signed up to Chaldea to be a master candidate, but yeah, we were meant to be like the last resort. So yeah, even if no one else can do your job, that's still absurd. I should at least teach you how to act like a master. I'm sorry, senpai. Emiya's right. None of the adults left at Chaldea are any good. What? I do feel bad, you know. I'm devoting myself fully to medical work as well. Enough. Talking about servants. They are heroic spirits from many different eras. Basically, a servant will be more powerful than their master. You understand that? Yes, no one needs a familiar weaker than they are. Correct, but it's wrong for a master to unduly respect or fear their servant. They've achieved great things, but within the confines of the contract, that means nothing. The master and servant relationship is defined by the contract, but mentally it's best for them to be equals. Listen, even a godlike servant got their start the same way as you. Anyone who lives in the modern era uses the wisdom their ancestors left behind. Servants are no different. Even heroic spirits achieved deeds with the help of others when they were alive, and that's why they choose to contract with you. In other words, being summoned and relied on isn't necessarily a bad thing for a heroic spirit. For example, how would you feel if something you left behind could aid the people of the next era? It would feel like the proof that I lived. That's right, servants feel the same way. The deeds you did, the things you left behind, nurtures the next generation. All servants take pride in that. Doesn't matter if the servant is good or evil, servants and masters are mentally equal. The servant aiding a master is simply a matter of duty. That is what it means to live on this planet. What you do will surely help someone in the future. Someone
with someone in the future.
Yeah.
Mr. Emiya, I hate to interrupt the speech, but...
Very well. I've said what I must. So what is it this time? Golems? Skeletons? At this point, a wyvern wouldn't surprise me.
Well, honestly, we shouldn't be seeing any of these here.
It's an army of female soldiers! I have no idea why. Gorilla-like women. In other words, gory wombs? What?
They're heading straight for Emiya!
Oh god. My bad luck with women's following me here? Nah, feels like someone's doing this deliberately. Bad luck? In life, Rin and Sakura were after your D and you've rizzed up a whole heroic spirit. What do you mean? What do you mean? I guess... To be fair, I guess none of them are exactly normal. So I guess you could consider that bad luck. Well, no, I guess to be fair, right, Emiya, the heroic spirit, never rizzed up Saber. Like, he didn't get to you know, save her heart or anything. So, I guess, in fairness, yeah, from this particular version's perspective, I guess he does have bad luck, yeah. For a second, I forgot that he wasn't as successful as normal Shiro. Which, I mean, he is normal Shiro, but... from a different timeline where things didn't go quite as... yeah. I almost feel bad referring to him as not normal Shiro, so I won't. But... that didn't have the same good luck as, the Shiro we see in FSN Brutes, I guess. Okay. Pop those, and then we should... be good. Also, it's funny, they're just regular Amazons, but MASH called them... what'd you say? Gory wombs? Like MASH. You can't just come up with new slurs. It's not okay. In a sense, though, I know a bit ago I complained about this interlude, but I do think it's actually interesting seeing how Emiya reacted to Ritsuka, I suppose. He's like, you have no magical skill whatsoever. You were not meant to be here. Like, you know, you weren't meant to be. Because again, Ritsuka was the backup of the backup, right? Like, it was supposed to be Team A, Team B, then all the other teams, and then Ritsuka, who I guess was on Team E or whatever. Oh, I don't even know if anyone outside of Team A... No, because yeah, if they're called Team A, then there had to be other teams. So... yeah, Ritsuka was on, like, Team E. So, the fact that, she's having to do all this... yeah, I guess it makes sense that Emiya would be like, okay, God, I gotta make sure she doesn't die. Like... and future generations will know this is the Great Amazonian Migration. The end. Doctor, was this your doing? Huh? Nope, wasn't me. Definitely not. No way. Roman. Anyway, I think that's the last attack. Emiya, feel free to continue. Never mind. I think I'll call it a day. It was rude of me to assume you needed those lectures. Ritsuka already has many wonderful servants. With Master Kirilight at your side, you won't be easily defeated. You have a long journey ahead of you. You'll learn through experience, not words. I'll do the best I can. Good. Go at your own pace and don't rush. You'll do yourself no good pushing too hard.
Emiya? No, Servant Archer? I was wondering, why are you being so nice to us?
Other servants are interested in Senpai's skills. You're the only one who cares what Senpai thinks. It's simple. Now that you're my master, I need you to succeed. It's business, a form of advertising. I want people to know that my masters succeed. What exactly would you get out of that? If word gets around, the next time I'm summoned, I can ask for a higher price, right? In other words, it's for your own benefit? But you wouldn't be able to take any money with you back to the... What? So this is for yourself, for us, and yourself, for yourself too? Yeah, that's right. For one thing, it would damage my reputation to leave an inexperienced young girl. A true servant helps their master grow and thus enhances their own reputation. I guess he just wants increased reputation, but like the only people who'll know about him is the Mages Association. No. Like, it's not like his deeds will get written down in the history books as a heroic spirit. But I guess. Unlimited. Blade works. Alright, second interlude. Yeah, I'll go with this. She's resisted, but I'll leave Ibuki in front, because I need her to get every last ounce of bond possible. Every last drippity drop. Drippity droppity droop.
We were after the massive cavern in Fuyuki. Emiya, what's here exactly?
I sensed this presence when I came to this Fuyuki before, and I've been waiting for the right timing. Presence? A tough foe I have a particular attachment to. Or an impassable wall, you could say. I'm assuming this is gonna be Heracles, right? Because him and Heracles do have a bit of a history, I suppose. Ritsuka, you're aware that I can't use my noble phantasm. Oh, maybe it's himself. That I can't use my noble phantasm yet, of course. I've sealed it away until you've grown strong enough as a master.
So that's why. I thought that was weird. Your noble phantasm manifests the landscape in your mind. No catalyst is necessary. You simply need to be there. Yet you couldn't use it. That's because you were waiting for Ritsuka's growth, right?
I'm well aware that's nosy of me, but there is an order to all things, you see. I didn't want you to become the kind of master who relies too much on noble phantasms.
Ritsuka's grown as a master. Enough for you to use your noble phantasm, right?
I can finally use Archer's noble phantasm? Yeah, you've done well so far. But first, there's one more thing you have to do. It might look different, but this is still the Greater Grail. The Holy Grail War that happens here. Its strongest servant awaits within. You'll defeat it for me. Or maybe not Heracles, maybe... Salter? If you can do that, I'll have nothing left to teach you.
Within, does he mean?
Okay, no, it is gonna be Heracles, okay. Berserker.
That's right, the servant we stood no chance against before.
I see you know him. That saves me the time. Let's be prepared when we fight. Oh god. Things are getting in our way. I guess you have to do some warm-ups first. Let's crush these guys, Ritsuka. Aye, mother. I mean, what? But yeah. Heracles. Only makes sense given the history. History being, you know, Emiya actually being able to take a couple of his lives away and Heracles ultimately killing him. I saw a meme image of oh god, it was you know the edits of like the Doge, you know that dog. It was basically Emiya fighting Heracles going unlimited blade of works, and then in the lower image it's Shiro and Rin fucking saber. It's like well my boy's out there dying. They're getting their rocks off. It's like not wrong. At least, you know, in the OG version anyway. In the obviously in Real Tenua. Actually, I saw someone say that in Real Tenua, it's implied that the still happens. It's just off-screen to show you the you know, internal stuff that's happening. But I don't know how right that person was. Maybe that was just their headcanon because they wanted the sex to still happen. I don't know. But it was probably their headcanon, but still. But yeah, no, I just found that the Doge edit image funny. Just Archer fighting for his goddamn life, and then they're in that fortress in the woods just banging. Like, bruh. Nah, I gotta chuckle out of me. Alright, get out of here, Dragon Tooth Warrior. Bring me Heracles! Alright. Berserker. It's time for you to meet your end. I'm gonna take Adelante out. Give me a Lancer. And then, yeah, we'll throw her in. Oh, no, she's already max. Or not max, but 5 bond. Need someone who's not. You're probably not. I don't think I've used you much. Yeah. Actually, no, I haven't used you at all. Oh yeah, I'll throw you in. I mean, you're not gonna get into the fight. We'll take care of things without you, but you know, you get to watch from the sidelines.
Enemies destroyed. All that's left is the servant back there.
Even corrupted, its power is real. Don't need to kill it more than once or twice. It means we need to keep killing him. Let's do this, Master. Fatal battle.
まだまだ未熟者ですが頑張ります。
Okay.
白兵戦行きます。
I mean, since we have it, we may as well do Castoria full combo.
力を見せる。もちろんやります。
Any crits? Any okay, I guess not.
ここまでやれば。
That's fine. That's A-okay. Not ideal, but fine.
行きます使い道は難しいからね。
My boy Heracles.
そういうのもあるよね。
Reduced to nothing but a corrupted shadow servant.
毒味はいらん。どうした
But we have to do what we have to do. I'm sorry, Heracles. My boy.
おやすみ。よくお眠り。
May you rest in peace.
We did it. We won.
It'll take more than a berserker to stop me. That was a splendid battle. You're no longer a novice.
Oh, no longer a novice, but not a true master yet.
Is that really something for me to say? You still have some work for her, right?
Well, for me, this kid is doing a great job. But Majimari, though...
You're asking an internet idol for opinions on a master's growth? Of course I am. So much so, she complains and says, that's all you ever talk about now. That may not be the best idea, Doctor. Try not to stay on the internet all day. Either way, that's all I have for you to do. Master, you may now order me as you like. How about fighting the real berserker? I'll show you my mastery of the blade.
A noble phantasm battle between Archer and Berserker? Awesome! Make sure you win this time, Archer.
That's up to my master. I'm counting on you, Ritsuka. Surpass the hero whom I couldn't before. I mean... to be fair... I don't think... you realistically should ever, in any world, be able to defeat Heracles. Maybe I'm being a bit mean, but realistically you shouldn't. Also, that's interesting. Unlimited Blade Works, rank E through A. Is that in reference to the fact that it can depend on the weapons he chooses to use? Or, you know, not really project, because again, it's in his mental landscape, so it's not really projection at that point. It's... I mean, kind of is, but also... yeah. I think that's the first time we've ever seen a Noble Phantasm ranked like that. At least I think so. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Alright, okay, so he only had 2. For some reason, I thought he had 3. But I guess not. Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna end it there. Yeah, I know I complained about that first one a little bit, but in all honesty, I can see a less jaded Emiya who... or maybe not less jaded, but one who isn't... oh no, actually. I wonder if this is Emiya after... like, maybe he remembers the events of UEW and his promise with Rin to try his hardest. Because I feel like if he didn't, like, even if Shiro wasn't there to annoy him, I feel like he would still be a bit moodier, maybe? But maybe not. Maybe I'm judging Emiya wrong. But I don't know, I like to think this is probably him, at least, maybe not no, because he'd have to, he has to remember, because he obviously remembers fighting Heracles in Fate Route, so he probably remembers all the other timelines as well. See, I can totally see him trying to be, because even with Rin in FSN, he was helpful, and with Shiro, honestly, especially outside of UBW route, he was like, fuck it, like you're fucking up your magic circuits. Actually, no, I guess he helps with his magic circuits in the UBW route as well. But Fate route, he's even more helpful, and then in Heaven's Feel, he straight up gives him his arm. Like, even though it caused him a lot of pain, but it ultimately worked out in the end. Well, does living in a puppet body really count as things working out? I mean, I guess your soul is still alive. Yes, you call that working out. And I talked about this before, or asked about this, but do you think him and Sakura can make babies with him in that puppet body? Like, do you think the soul has the power to infuse and make a puppet body into, like, a fully functioning human that can, you know? Like, I'm sure he can, they can bang in general. I'm sure it'd have that functionality. I just don't know if it would be able to do the other part of it. I don't know, it's one of those things that I think about sometimes, like, who knows? But anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling. I'm gonna end this here. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, next time I'll do some combination of these guys. I don't know how many. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'll do some combination of these guys. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look up their wiki page and see if they have multiple interludes. I would imagine, because El Malloy came about in Septum, so Septum was launched, right? So I'd imagine he probably has multiple interludes. Probably. And Kintoki, well, wouldn't have been launched, but he would have been first 6 months, right? Because launch was Fuki through Septum, and then Okeanos in London. Like a few months later. I don't remember exactly how long. So I imagine he probably also has multiple. But we'll see. But yeah, anyway. I guess we'll see. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace. Hey. Hey, what's up guys? Chelsea here, welcome back to Fate Grand Order. I was about to get into some interludes, but first, before we do that, I want to see if I can get the kitty cat version of Bavanchi. I know, anniversary and summer is right around the corner. I really shouldn't. But I'm weak, man. I'm weak, okay? I don't know what to tell you other than I'm weak. So, with any luck, and she's really what I'm after. If I can get her first go, I can be happy with that and ignore Melu and Barghest. But we'll see. We will see. Oh? Loading. There's a chance. Oh. Oh, I got Barghest. Okay. Dope. Right off the rip. And that was just the first one. So there's a chance. There's a... What? Hassan of the... What? Okay. You're not who I'm after. So I'm kind of a little annoyed there. But that's fine, I suppose. New craft essence, okay. Come on, Bavashi. Come on. 6. Bro, come on. Bavashi, please. 7. Avenger? Oh, that was Berserker. Sorry, I don't know why I thought that was Avenger's tag. No, the Avenger one is the one that's like, yeah. Was that 9? 2 more. Damn it. It was such a hot start too. Like boom, Barghest, boom. Dude, oh my, I can't believe that though. Hassan of the Shining Star instead of Bavashi. That's an unfortunate jump scare. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Right, sure you're not. Yeah. A little bit. I didn't actually play the story for the summer event last year, so. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. Yeah, no, armor would get tight. You already, you're still growing? And then you motherfucker. I haven't met you yet. Oh, never mind. He's like, oh wait, shit, you haven't met me yet. Ooh, awkward. Ooh. Alright, I'll do one more. That's all I can spare. Oh, there was no loading. I didn't get anything. Unless... No, probably not. I'm weak. I'm so weak, man. I'm so weak. Fucking Media, man. Yes! I can be happy. I don't need Melu. I wasn't pulling for Melu. I just wanted Bavashi. I got her, Barghest, and Hassan. So, I'm good.
あんまりにも呼び声がしつこいから
Even though I
いやい
didn't
や
really
来たけど
want Hassan, but you know, it's
お前
fine.
すっごい
I'll
嬉
take
しそうじゃん
it. Oh, but what do you mean I'm annoying?
その物欲しそうな目に免じて契約してやる
You
よ
know what? You can call me annoying all you want. That's fine.
私はプリテンダー結徳見かける見ての通り最新の巫女様だからな今までみたいに気軽に話しかけるなよ
Okay, I won't. I promise. Maybe. maybe I won't promise that. All right. Yeah, and then like I said, I don't really need Melu. I wanted the cat girl, and I got her. Oh man. Honestly, that didn't wreck my. Okay, I went from 125 to 65 Saint Quartz, which is not great, but I should still be able to get Space Ereshkigal, CL, and BB. Because again, CL and BB will be up for over a month each. Like I'm pretty confident I'll still get them. Oh, bro. All right, well, I've got some three servants to levels. Let's see here. Not level max. Boom. UDK bar guest. We'll start with you. All right, let me just actually, you know, I may as well do the foes now. You know, why not? Well, it's still cheap. I tend to forget to do that. So, well, I still recall. But honestly,
受け取ろう。いけませんね。厳しくしているつもりなのに、つい気が緩んでしまって。
yeah, the summer vibe getting to you more than you like to admit, huh? But yeah, on 3 4 stars, new 4 stars for 2.5 10 poles isn't bad. Honestly, like that's pretty good. At least I think so. Yeah, I'm losing out on 10 points by using a 2-star instead of a 1-star, but I don't have a 1-star HP up foe, so that's fine. It's just I didn't want to waste a 3-star doing that, but I'm fine wasting quote unquote a 2-star. Alright, get that attack up.
種火補給だな。受け取ろう。
Well, I actually didn't give you any
いけま
embers.
せんね。厳しくしているつもりなのに。
Yeah. But you're so low level that the tiny bit of XP the foes give is enough to get you leveled up. So, hang on, let me see. No 1 or 2-star attack foes left. Yeah, I'm not gonna 2k her anyway, so her being 40 off 1,000 is fine. And I'll wait till I get a couple 1 and 2-star foes. Alright, now we can start leveling her. Well, actually, hang on, let me swap that. Take foes off, boom. Come on, super great.
このチームワークが森林を守る一歩になることを願おう。
Yeah.
力だけでは火災も自分も止められないからな。
Yeah, preventing forest fires is a great goal to have. I just, you know, not just forest, but like wildlife in general, of course. Take a few of those off. Come on, super great, super great. Come on, baby. Okay.
ありがとう。助かります。
You're welcome.
忙しくてトレーニングの時間も取れなかったの。
Yeah. Protecting the wilderness definitely would take a lot of your time, I'd imagine. I don't think anyone could blame you for slacking on the physical training.
種火補給だな。受け取ろう。
Alright. Now, I already know what her ascensions are. The next one is a maid outfit. But I'm probably just gonna use her first ascension. Because... I don't know, I'm not a huge, like, maid outfit fan.
失礼お嬢様。ここからは本業にシフトの時間です。
The slight
猫が
vocal
宇宙に
shift
漂ってい
is...
るような顔ですが、私は森林守護騎士連盟 UDK の隊長ではありますが、ホテルブリスティのメイド長が本業です。
Headman Hotel Bristol,
お
okay.
嬢様がブリスティにご滞在のうちは、こちらの姿でお世話させていただきます。構いませんね。
I guess not. I'm gonna turn you back to your wildlife protector form once we're done here, but yeah, I don't really mind. But yeah, I'm not a huge maid outfit guy, and if there are maid outfits, I tend to prefer, I guess, what maid enthusiasts would refer to as like a cosplay maids. You know, the I guess sexy maids with the shorter skirts and whatnot. And even then, they're still just kind of okay. Again, I'm just not huge into maids really.
レベルアップいたしました。期待に添えるよう、これから一層気を引き締めて。
And yeah, her final form, which we'll see here after I enhance her some more. I'll just burn all this.
レベルアップいたしました。
It's just too much.
期待に添えるよう、これから
Just too much for me, man. Because her,
給仕服にも慣れてきました。方向性は違えど、これも主に仕える従者の姿。弱肉強食の名のもと、しっかりお嬢様をお守りいたします。
yeah, you do that. What does it say? Her like I don't remember if it's her like a shield she has or her weapon, but it's like absurdly tall. And I'm just like, what? Why? It just looks a wee bit ridiculous.
服装の乱れはサービスの乱れ。出力が上がろうと破れることはありませんわ。もちろんスカートの話です。
Wait, I thought that was obvious. What else would you be referring to? What? Why did she have to clarify she was talking about her skirt? I thought that was... What? Okay. Right. Sure. Uh-huh. Random. But, alright. Alright, we're at the point in there. Level ups, where I can start using the 5 stars on her. Let's see. That's probably one too many, but whatever. Super great? No.
不具合、不自由なことがあれば、私にお言いつけください。
I'll
泣
take
き
it
言
off.
含め、容赦なく改善いたします。
Alright. Don't go too hard on the hotel staff. At least I assume that's what she's referring to. Unless she intends to punish us for voicing any complaints, which that might be what she meant. Which, you know, I might be okay with her breaking my back. I mean, what? And here we go. Here's the goofy final ascension that I was talking about. Her weapon or whatever it is just goes fucking sky high.
今回の遠征はあくまで騎士としての責務。モルガン陛下の救助をするためでしたが、だからといって用意をおろそかにする私ではありません。これが水陸両用の新武装。
Honestly,
モルガン陛
I
下
don't
も
like
マス
the
ターも
horns either.
動物たちも人間たちも年ごと丸ごとレスキューしてみせましょう。
Like the horns that come off of her like headpiece. If it wasn't for the giant goofy ass weapon and those horns though, I would actually like the outfit. But it just looks too goofy for me. I can't. Like here, let me show you like her battle sprite. Like that's just too much. It's too much. Shrink it a little bit. Take those horns away. Honestly, the shoulder pieces are a bit much for me as well. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna use her first ascension. I think it's the best, in my opinion. Some people might disagree with me, but I think that's fine. Just not my cup of tea, so to speak.
ビルドアップ完了。次の目標地に向けて予定を組みましょう。マスター。
Yeah, sure. Let us do so. Do I just level or do I try for the super and great success? I'll try for it.
ビルドアップ。
I should stop even attempting. As I do it again. There we go.
守護の騎士を名乗るのですもの。体力はあればあるほど役に立ちます。
Yeah, the stronger a knight, the better. I would agree with you there. I would be a fool to disagree. I would think. All right. I guess this is the final ascension, but I meant like her third outfit. I guess when I was talking about before.
今日の消火活動も無事終わった。あとは自由時間となるが。何？海も近いことだし、たまには羽を伸ばさないかだと。
God damn.
ついにマスターからの誘いが来ましたわ。いつでも海に入れるよう制服の下にこっそり水着を着ていた努力が報われたので。
Yeah. Yeah.
いいでしょう。私は牙の種族。海など恐るるに足りません。まずは浅瀬で少しずつ水になりましょう。華麗な泳ぎを見せるのはその後で。
I look forward to seeing them.
重すぎて浮かべませんでしたが、
Wow.
塩水である海の奇跡を信じて。
I'm sure Fujimaru will save you if you start sinking, I'm sure. But god damn. They again, it's one of those things that'll probably never happen, but they need to add an outfit for her where she's in that. God damn. God damn. Anyone else feeling kind of hot?
いくらでも注ぎなさい。私に限界はありません。
Oh, what does that no limits extend to what? I wasn't gonna say anything. Does that extend to like the things the things you clean as a maid?
守護の騎士を名乗るのですもの。
Right? Yeah, that's what
体
was
力はあればあるほど役に立ちます。
for sure. For sure.
ビルドアップ完了。 次の目標値に向けて。
Alright, that's Bargest maxed out. I know I technically got him second, but I can't wait. I want to see the Miko. Oh wait, foes first. I almost forgore again. And yeah, I'm just gonna max foe her. I'm probably gonna be using her. In all likelihood. At least when I can.
下心じゃないみたいね。私最新の巫女なの。変なやつ。
Oh, I have ulterior motives. That's just not the, or maybe they are the kind you're thinking of. I actually don't know what you're thinking, but they probably are actually more than likely. So talented even when I change class. I hate how me closing the foe thing, saying I can 2k her, exited out of her dialogue. That's annoying. Whatever, I'll be leveling her more, so I'm sure we'll get to see it. Oh, wait, whoops. No. He wants this max for like full. Yep, I'm aware. Oh, anything for you, my queen. Whatever you want. It's all yours. Whatever you ask for, I shall retrieve for you. No. Go back to those. To that second one that I ended up accidentally skipping because I closed the 2k foe thing that popped up. Please, I want to see what the rest of that was gonna say. There we go. Yep, very strong. The strongest. Oh, I guess that was it. I kept calling her a cat. I guess she's not really a cat, huh? But aren't like Keiku's a mythological like cat creature? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. I could have sworn they were. Is she disappointed we don't have ulterior motives? It almost seems like she's disappointed. How strange. Actually, hang on. Let me pull out some of my 3-star embers that I have waiting. Damn. Alright. I could go for it again, but now I'll just get her on level. I want to see her. I mean, I've already seen her ascensions. I've looked at her wiki page. I didn't read any of her like profile. I only go to the wiki pages to see the ascensions and to check if people have interludes for older characters. Obviously newer ones and summer ones won't have interludes, but you know, like when I'm looking at like older characters I don't have yet, I go to their wiki to check if they have any interludes or strengthening quests, because that tends to determine if I'll pull for them. Like, can I get Saint Quartz out of you is the question. Okay.
なんだよその顔。私がおとなしめの服着るのおかしい。
I will say I actually do really like this outfit.
最新の巫女は疲れるんだよ。だからたまには気を抜かないとやっていけないの。分かったら紅茶の用意しろ。お
Hi.
前の分も入れていいから。
Thanks. I will. I'd love to have a cup of tea with you, my queen. The successor of the Land of Rain? I probably shouldn't read too far into that. That's okay. And yeah, she changed her name back to Babanshi. I actually didn't know that. I assumed she'd be Kate Ku all the way through. Okay, I did not know that. So yeah, she just calls herself... Okay, I thought it was like a possession thing, like maybe a separated spirit or something was able to like inhabit her. Because again, I didn't play the story last year. Because it would have had a lot of spoilers. Since it has LB6 characters in it as like the main group. So I avoided... Yeah, I'll do one thing of 3 stars, and then go over to using 4 or 5 stars.
読書よ。雨の国の魔女の弟子なんだから。まだ目標だけど。
That almost makes me wonder if she'll ever have a caster version. Probably not. It'd be interesting though.
いいの？強くなったらますます手がつけられなくなるんじゃない？
Nah, I don't think you do anything to us. I think we'll be perfectly safe even if you do get uber powerful. At least that's what I like to hope. You know, obviously there's no guarantees on that, but
いいの。
one can dream, my dear.
いいの？
You know, I said I've seen her extensions before off her wiki page, and I have, but I'm actually struggling to remember what her third one looked like. Like, I know I've seen it, but I'm struggling to remember it.
なんでもない、なんにもない。でも特別な時間。こういう日が続けばいいのに。
Unfortunately, life doesn't work like that, you know?
聞こえた？今聞いてた？
Oh, it was.
必殺の見かけるハンマーで、ここ1時間の記憶を消すしか。
I don't want brain damage! Wait. Don't, no, not the brain damage! Please!
いいの？
So the
強くな
Tamlin
ったらますます手が
Knights
つけられな
are...
くなるんじゃない？
At least two of them are tsundere. Of different varying degrees. Very fascinating. Must write this down. You keep asking that, and the answer's gonna be the same every time. I'm sure. I don't know why she thinks we're gonna change her mind about what we're doing here, but it ain't gonna happen. I'm telling you.
くそ、相変わらずイライラす。でも、忍耐。魔術で田舎妖精には負けられないからな。
Alright, boom. Yeah, I actually don't recall. Like, I know if I've seen it when I looked at her page, but I weirdly don't recall this.
呪いを破る。それが今の私。神聖した妖精騎士トリスタンの姿をその目に焼き付けることね。
Yeah, I'm searing something into my eyes. I don't know if it's glory, but interesting. So she went backwards. She went from her, I guess, alter ego. I mean, not literally alter ego, but her, you know, that's what's referred to when you have a different name, is alter ego. Or I guess alias, whatever you want to call it. To her normal self, to her cover story self. Because her archer form goes from Tamlin Tristan to Bavanshi. It's interesting how she went backwards.
見てろよ。妖精騎士はこの程度の器じゃない。私の怪我した一心は私の手で払ってやる。
Yeah, that's one of my biggest questions when I get to LB6 is what is the whole Tamlin thing about? Like, I have a guess, but I don't know how right the guess is. And I don't want to voice it because I don't...
ありがとう、マスター。おかげでまだまだ強くなれそう。え？ちょっと引かないでよ。私が礼を言うの。そんなに変？
Honestly, I don't know you well enough to say for sure. Maybe. Yeah, I don't want to say what my guess is in case. I don't think people would spoil it intentionally, but I feel like someone might accidentally like confirm what I say, or at least they'll take what they said in response as confirming, even if they didn't mean it that way. But
この程度の器じゃない。私の怪我した一心は私の手で払ってやる。
I forgot what I was saying. She interrupted me. Yeah. Alright, final ascension.
最新の巫女、雨の国の魔女の弟子、神聖した妖精騎士。いろいろ変わったけど、最後やっぱりこれにしよっと。ねえ、そこの物好き、ちょっとビーチまで案内して。
Yeah, yes, ma'am. And they honestly snapped when it came to
まだ一度も泳いでなかったからさ。
her and Bargus summer final ascensions.
気持ち悪いけど、ま、おもちゃがいるなら楽しいかも。
Oh, we're your toy, huh?
だし。
Oh, but yeah, they snapped when it came to their final ascensions. For real, for real. And of course, I'm gonna get her to 80. I almost said 90, but she's not a 5-star. Yeah. I don't think she'll have any new lines. Come on, super. Okay.
2番手に収まるつもりはありません。もっと強く、もっと多くを貢いで。
Or maybe it's not new and I shouldn't notice it before I was
この呪いを飲み
talking.
伏せるくらいになるまで強く。
I don't know what curse she's referring to, but
2番手。
again, maybe it's another LB6 thing. Who knows? We will see. Come on, super success. Okay. All right. I guess.
見てろよ。
Alright, that's her maxed. Unless I decide to grail her, but at least for now she's maxed. And I guess we'll level a Son of the Shining Star, I guess. I wasn't planning for him, but, you know, since I got him, I guess. I guess. Just, Okay, bro. Frick you, man. Zero gratitude. And I'm not foeing him on purpose. I don't know if I'll use him at all. I don't want to touch ya. Because yeah, in terms of assassins, I've got Kama, Welfare Ryogi, Welfare Skahak, Carmilla. Like unless someone tells me he's like insane, but I have a hard time believing he's better than, better than Kama. I just don't think that's gonna be the case at all. I don't know. Alright, hang on, let me grab some more 3-star embers to get him to 40. Sorry, it's taking a while. This is a already 42-minute recording? Just from the polls and me sitting here leveling them, I've already hit over 40 minutes. Jeezums. I think my game crashed. It did. My my phone crashed. Okay. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. That's weird. Yeah, for some reason my my phone crashed. It saved the level up I was doing, so he's ready to ascend. So that's good. Saves me a little bit of time on the comeback, I guess. Okay, more Hassan looking. I guess this is a better way of him having his mask held to his face than Curse Arm, who... Cursed Arm is literally... His is literally sewed to his face, isn't it? This is better than that. But I guess Cursed Arm did that... What was it? Didn't he do that to, I guess, prove his dedication? Because he was, like, weak compared to most Hassan leaders? Or something? So he did it to prove his dedication? Or something like that? I don't know if they ever explained how Serenities and 100 Personas is stayed in place. Because theirs aren't sewed on. They can take theirs on and off, but like... We don't see anything that... Maybe there's a strap that goes around the back, but it doesn't look like it. So, I don't know. The mysteries of the, Hassans, I suppose. Sure, I'll try for a... me trying for this is like a big reason why this has taken so long to get through. I really should just... not. Okay, this will be the last one. Okay.
そうか。
Yeah. You see. Uh-huh. You know, I said that, but fuck it, one more.
そうか。
Alright. No more messing
あん
around.
まり触るな。
Yeah, I've literally
何？現代の衣服も似合ってた。
zero interest in him. He's not a waifu, so I don't care. Look, I'm like he's probably a nice guy. And maybe when I get to whatever story chapter he's in, maybe I'll be glad to have him.
そうか。
But for now, I'm just like, eh. Meh. Plus, his level up dialogue isn't really selling me.
Honestly, こういう風になるのか。いや、いい。なんでもない。
Honestly, I dig this outfit. I still don't much have it really any interest in him as a character, but again, that could change with his story appearance. But this is a pretty cool design. I actually like the design a lot. Okay, Mr. Hassan of the Shining Star, I see you. Okay. Again, I'm still not particularly sure if I'm sold on him as a character based off his level up dialogues. This is Ascension dialogues. Mainly the last two.
そうか。
Made him grow on me a little bit, but that's still not enough for me to particularly give a darn about him. Alright, let's see his final ascension art.
気の長いやつだ。資源も魔力も加算だろうに。まったく。安心しろよ。見合う働きはするさ。
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Is he the first male character where the feet are like weirdly the main focus of his final ascension art? Because there have been a few female servants who have had their feet like front and center. I think he's the first male servant who's had that occur in his final ascension. At least as far as I can think of the people I have. Maybe not, but
そうか。
that's probably been someone I don't have.
あんまり触るな。
I feel like yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that line of thinking. TBH. Yeah, sure.
そうか。
Alright, well, that's those three maxed out. And yeah, honestly,
いいよ。 その代わり戻ってきたらまた
I'm pretty happy with how
新しい
that
話
went.
を聞かせてほしいな。
Again, 2.5 10 pulls for 3 4 stars. That's not bad. Like it could have gone significantly worse for me. So I feel pretty okay about that. I feel pretty high.
6月の誕生石と言われる真珠ですが、意外と多くの国で生産されているそうです。しかし大玉と呼ばれる8ミリ以上のものはほとんどが日
I'm
本産なのだとか。
very likely.
今回も無事に
I'm very likely gonna Holy Grail Miss Bavanshi Keiku Mikoker whatever. More than likely. But who knows? Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll have to see where the cards land. But yeah, I was gonna do. I don't know if it, this was almost this is over 50 minutes, and all I've done is pull and level. I don't know if this will get uploaded. I might like trim this down a hell of a lot and still stick it onto a interlude recording. But I don't need to trim this down by like 20-30 minutes maybe even. Because this is way too long just for like leveling and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna be when you guys see it, this portion anyway, because again it'll be attached to a interlude. So this section might have only been like 30 minutes for you guys, but just know my recording currently is at 53 minutes. So yeah. But for now, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you later. Peace. Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, so you know, after how I got Summer Bavanshi, I had one summon ticket left. This is a day later. I was like, you know what? It's one summon ticket. I'll throw it on the banner. Why? I only have one left. Might as well. And like, I didn't even have OBS pulled up because I didn't think I would get it. I was just like, oh yeah, sure. I'll throw one summon ticket. At best, maybe I would get a second copy of one of them. You know, Barghest or Bavanshi. But no. I got fucking Mellow. 5-star Summer Mellow. I was like, wait. Because it flashed the loading for a second. I was like, maybe. And then she popped up. I was like, oh. Oh, wow. Huh. So, in summary, 2 10 pulls and 7 summon tickets netted me 3 4-stars and a 5-star. Why do I get the ominous feeling I'm gonna have really shitty luck when it comes to Space Ereshkigal and CL and BB? I have a real bad feeling about the upcoming banners. Like, there's no way I'm gonna get this good of luck for free. I must have traded future luck for whatever the hell just happened here, because I don't even know. Again, sorry I didn't record her summon dialogue. It's just, again, it caught me off guard, and I didn't have OBS open. I was just like, okay. So I guess I'll level and show her ascensions. Assume I can ascend her all the way. I might not be able to ascend her all the way. We'll have to see. I just...
Yay! Master, 見てる？メリコ、また可愛くなっちゃいました。ブイブイ。
This is not... This This is not the personality I thought. I commented on this before when I used this version of her as a support and how she talked during her Noble Phantasm, but this was not the personality I thought she would have. That seems to be a theme with the LB6 crew. Like, they surprised me. Actually, Babanshi, I guess, is pretty much like how I assumed she'd be, but Barghest and Melusine, from what I've gleaned from having them, I don't have normal Melu, but based off her like a dialogue, like level up dialogue here, and again her Noble Phantasm because I have used her as a support before, is odd, and Barghest is very weirdly dere. Or not weirdly, you know, it's cute, but like, again, based off looks, it's not what I expected.
他のサーバントより私を優先してくれてるよね。
Yeah, of course I am, Melu, of course I am. Yeah, obviously. Why wouldn't I? Now let me take some of those off. Damn.
いつも種火。
Hoping for a super success because I'm running low on embers. I don't even know if I'll be able to get her to her final ascension or not. I hope so. I actually don't know what her ascensions even need.
霊気再臨に比べると地味だよね。
Well, you'll be there in a minute. Hang on.
のんびり待つけど、早く次の段階になりたいな。
Yeah. We're getting to it. Hold your horses. Now let's use these 4 stars. See if we can get lucky. Damn.
レベルアップ。
Yeah. I know it's dull. Okay, I'm working on it. Give me a break there.
Yay! マスター見てる？メリコ、また可愛くなっちゃいました。
Why does this weirdly remind me of like Astolfo? Why does her personality give me Astolfo vibes? Am I crazy? I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but she gives me heavy Astolfo vibes. I don't know. I'd have to get a great success for that to get her level up, but we can hope. Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't want to waste a 5-star on that.
我ながらいい調整
Okay,
だ。
hang on. Let me do friend point summon right quick. Okay, that should work. Those two in that ember. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think that'll get her. No, she's 30k away. I for some reason I thought she was a bit closer. If it great successes, it has to be a great though. Okay.
そろそろクエストに戻る？
I should have just done this before doing that. I haven't bought the
マナプリズムと交換？
4-star
用意した甲
embers
斐があっ
yet.
たな。
But I'm also really low on monoprisms, so like I can't really. I can't spend a ton of
いらっしゃいだね、
them.
マスター君。地道に。
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, I should have followed her. Shit, Hockey.
夏でも強くなるよ。当然。ドラゴンハート。だからね。
Yeah, I guess her. I already knew this from her base forms, Noble Phantasm, but I guess her being a dragon's a bit of a spoiler for LB6, but or having a dragon's heart at least. But I mean, she can transform into a dragon, so I guess my assumption originally of her being a dragon still kind of works. But I guess that's kind of a spoiler, but... You know, hard to avoid spoilers on content that's been out for years. So I'm not terribly worried about it. Also, yeah, I don't know if I'll have enough... I have enough pieces. I don't know if I have enough monuments for getting her all the way ascended.
角が露出したのに外皮が黒くならないなんて。でもこの色悪くないな。
Woodhorn's tan?
元の私の色合いに近いから。きっと誰かが私を思ってくれたおかげよね。
Yeah, but again, I probably shouldn't be reading too much into her dialogues. Yeah, I'm unsure if I have enough for her final ascension or not.
イエーイ！マスター見てる？メリコ、また可愛くなっちゃいました。
Yeah, you got even cuter, uh-huh. You know, even if the writing of LB6 isn't all that people hype it up to be, I can still see why people like it if the characters are... I mean, I can't imagine that they're exactly like this as their LB6 selves. But if they're even remotely similar, weirdly long connecting time. That was weird. Maybe my internet hitched for a second. That was real weird. Okay. I won't worry too much about that. I'm sure it's fine, probably. But yeah, I just can't believe the absurd amount of luck I had on the banner. Of making a new skin. Is that how Ascension works? They just Oh, I don't have enough QP to ascend further. Okay, I guess we'll stop here. And yeah, I'll pick up this after I grind a little bit of QP. Actually, let me level her first. Super great success, please. Okay. Yeah. Yes, of course I am. Although I already got them first and had already leveled them, so... I mean, technically no, but... You don't need to know that. What you don't know can't hurt you. There we go. You're welcome. And once again, I forgot to faux her after that first time. Gosh darn it. Okay, I'll do it now. At least she's not max level. So there's that at the very least. But still costs more than it should have because I just kept forgetting. But that's alright. Yeah. Alright. Damn, yeah, I am out of... I'm literally drain dry of QP. Alright, well, yeah, I'm cut the recording here and then pick up for the rest of her ascensions after I grind some QP right quick. So I will be right back. Alright, I went and got a little bit of QP. Sorry if you hear a like a fan in the background. I have my little air cooler thing going because it is hot in here. But yeah, let us finish ascending her even further beyond.
Okay. ドラゴンでルーラーでバカンスなんだもの。これくらいの武装はしないとね。どう？私のマスター。
I think, you know, I like it. I like it, but I think I like your first ascension most. But yeah, you look cool. I still like it. It's I don't dislike it. I don't hate it. Okay, good. I do have enough monuments. I wasn't sure about Saber. No, I need more QP for the final ascension. No. Okay, well, I'm gonna pause the recording again and go get a bit more QP as well as embers because I don't have embers, so I'll be right back again. Alright, I'm back. Did some QP and got some, well, a couple more embers. Not a ton, but I'm hoping it's not gonna be enough at all, actually. Like, I'm hoping it's gonna be enough, but no, that's definitely not. Unless I get like a, yeah. At best I can hope for is like getting a great success here and being able to get her to her next ascension, but I won't be able to. Well, actually, no. If I get that, then yeah, no, we'll be good. I just won't be able to get her to 90, but I'll be able to get her to the final ascension. Damn.
そろそろ限界なの？早っ。もっと火力欲しいな。
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
聖杯余ってない？
Damn, you're getting greedy. You greedy as hell. What? I'll think about it. I ain't gonna promise nothing, but I'll think about it, I guess. No, I'll consider giving you grails, but I don't think so. She also had another new level up dialogue that she said when I went and got her from 70 to 72, but I forgot to unpause the recording. It was something like she's the greatest and the sky is more of a part of summer than the sea is, or something like that. Something along those lines. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna pause again and grind a few more embers. So yeah, I'll be back again in just a moment. Okay, I got some more embers and hopefully I only did one run through, but hopefully one set is enough to get her final ascension. Oh god. Super great success, please. I don't think I do. I don't think it. Yes.
そろそろ限界なの？早っ。もっと火力欲しいな。聖杯余ってない？
Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get the one I missed out on recording that time. But hey, we still have another chance. We have one more set of levels to do for her after this final ascension. What we working with? They really did go insanely hard.
実際に飛んでみるとこんなに違うなんて。黄昏の空では飛ぶたびに悲しみが胸を裂いたけれど、この空は心をさらっていくようだ。もう何度も言葉にしたけど、ありがとう、マスター。僕に新しい未来をくれて。故郷に帰れず嘆いた竜の残骸は、それ以上のものを手に入れたよ。
A home.
がっちり。この星で一番硬い爪でホールドしてる。
You've got your talons in us, huh? That's aight. That's okay. But yeah, like, as I was gonna say, they went insanely hard on all the Fairy Knights like Final Ascension art cards or card arts. Like her, Barghest, and Bavanshi's all Final Ascensions are all insane. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Backup one. Here we go. Bring her out. 5-star. Rula. Like absolute banger of a card. Banger. Although I do think Bavanshi has like a kind of a weird art. Like I like it, but it's like a bit of a weirder art style. But still a banger and banger. got bangers. Like golly. But you know they went crazy on him. I kind of feel bad for Barghest though, because like Bavanshi gets Pretender, Melusine gets Ruler, but Barghest just goes from a normal class like Saber to another normal class in Archer. Like I feel like she became you know, again Pretender, she became a Ruler, but Barghest just stayed a normal class. But I guess I don't know. I guess they wouldn't want to do all extra classes for all of them, I suppose, but still. But yeah, no. For two 10 pulls and 7 summon tickets, this is a pretty damn good haul. Like, and I got 2 new craft essences, even though they're both summer craft essences, so their usefulness outside of event is, I mean, they still have useful abilities, but like they're not ones you'd use over like Black Grails or Inverted Rain of Mud or things of that nature, right? So I wouldn't actually. Yeah, let me see if I can find those craft essences. Hang on, take that off. See if I can find them. Don't know if I'll be able to. Oh, this is one of them. I think this one was one of the new ones I got. Summer Break with I think that's, yeah, it's Teskalopoka, right? Apply Ignore Defense. Actually, that's pretty good. Ignore Defense and increase Buster Card effectiveness by 8% and NP strength by 15. Wait, if I mean, I probably won't get enough of them to max limit break it, but if I did, that would, I mean, even without being max limit broken, that's pretty fucking good. See, what was the other one I got? It was another summer one, obviously. Maybe it was a 4-star and not a 5-star craft essence. I thought it was another 5-star, but maybe not. Wait, when did I get these? I don't remember getting these. When did I get the? This wasn't it, but I don't remember getting these. Okay. So I believe the one I'm looking for is, what was it? Also, who's this? Who are you? I feel like I should know who this is, but I'm not sure. Is this Zenobia? No, I feel like Zenobia. Could. This gotta be Zenobia, I think. I don't know who else it would be. I don't remember getting that one either. On Earth. Well, now I'm into the 3 stars. Where? I must have passed it at some point. That was one. Where's the other one? I know it was another 4 or 5 star. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Point is, I had a good amount of luck. I still can't fucking believe that one summon ticket that I was just like, I only have one left anyway, I'll throw it on. Fucking I can't. I might be the luckiest ever of all time. I gotta be pretty up there, right? Again, though, like I said before, though, I have a feeling I traded my luck for that, and now I'm not gonna get Space Areshki Goal or CL or BB in any reasonable amount of polls. I have a weird feeling about that, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But anywho, I just wanted to check in and, I guess, show off. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, man, this Emiya interlude has a lot of shit tacked onto it. The end of Lilim Harlot event, polls and ascensions for these 4. It's yeah, wow. Emiya's like the sideshow to to them, apparently. Poor Emiya. Poor Emiya. But yeah, yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.